What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Andre Ward and Gervonta Tank Davis. Shots have been fired. Gervonta Tank Davis blasts Andre Ward and simply says this: "Your words have no weight on me. They mean nothing to me. I will be better in the sport than you will ever be." These are words from Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, this is his response to a comment that Andre Ward said about the new fighters. He said that he feels a lot of new fighters are not super. They are pretending to be superstars, and they're pretending to have this type of persona without actually doing the work, without actually fighting the correct or proper competition. Okay, and because of this, Gervonta Tank Davis blasts Andre Ward. Now, the funny thing about this is the funny thing. Andre Ward wasn't talking about anybody in particular. I don't think Andre Ward does that. And if he does, if he felt like addressing a particular person, he would. I don't think there's like that type of, Andre Ward doesn't have that type of personality, like to bash people. He speaks what's on his mind. But if anything he said in general shouldn't be directed to one person. So that one person that got offended, which is Gervonta Tank Davis, shouldn't have got offended at all. Okay? And it's funny that you do things out of guilt. And I think that Gervonta Tank Davis felt that Andre Ward was saying certain things about him and attacking him without saying it, more like a subliminal message that he was trying to generalize. And it's funny on Gervonta Tank Davis, why would you have to feel you had to respond to someone that's not even talking to you? That has to come from guilt. Me counterpunching this, it has to come from guilt. It has to be one of them situations where you feel you're not fighting the proper competition to make you supposedly the top superstar fighter or whatnot that your handlers are trying to make you to be. Okay. And Floyd and Leonard Ellerby are trying to boost up Gervonta Tank Davis to be the superstar. A lot of the LDBC channels are trying to do that, which he's not. He can't get a fight with any of the top fighters. They're bringing fighters, smaller fighters, to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Okay. The dude is too big for 130, therefore he had to leave 130 recently. Remember that? What the hell you think he's going to do when he gets to 135? Oh, fight Yordeokis Gamboa. Okay, that's a step up in class, fighting a 36-year-old man. Okay, that's great. That type of shit is more than likely what Andre Ward was referring to. Now, I feel that Andre Ward wasn't directly speaking to him, but I think he was included. See, when you generalize something, of course, you know you're talking about an array of fighters. I bet he was included. But now, guess what? Since he has came out to Andre Ward, Andre Ward now has to counterpunch his ass and put him on Front Street. Now, okay, I've beat the grass to startle the snakes. The snake has startled. I know where the snake is. The snake is Gervonta Tank Davis, okay? Now, he has came at Andre Ward. Now, Andre Ward has to, I'm now expecting Andre Ward to say, you know what? I was talking about more than one fighter, but that includes you. So guess what? You can do what you need to do, because my legacy is already signed, sealed, and delivered, whereas yours is in question. And that's true. But I'm waiting for Andre Ward to respond in any kind of way, because Gervonta Tank Davis set himself up for this, okay? No one expected him to get mad over a comment that a retired fighter has said, especially when that fighter didn't specify any name. See, this all comes from inexperience, immaturity, and guilt. That's me counterpunching that. That's why he felt he had to come out and say, yeah, your words don't hold no weight over me. Hell, obviously they do. If you got to address Andre Ward for him speaking generally about the young fighters or these new fighters of today, and you have to respond to it the way he did, obviously, those words hold weight on him because he had to respond to them. It's crazy, man. Beat the grass to startle the snakes. That's exactly what this is. It's a Japanese proverb. You know what I mean? So if anything, you're looking for something, Rich Andre Ward wasn't. He was just speaking his mind because these fighters aren't. We know they're not, and we know what promotional company and banner are not making or forcing their fighters to compete on a high level. We know this. So let's stop like we don't know. We know who these guys are. Gervonta Tank Davis is one of them. And Andre Ward was talking about Gervonta Tank Davis, to name a few. And Gervonta Tank Davis just really, rose his hand. Yeah, you were talking about me. You know what I mean? And I don't appreciate that. It doesn't matter. Your words don't mean shit. Okay. Obviously they do. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Gervonta Tank Davis's comments. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.